Hello Sagittarius and welcome to your reading. This is a reading for all those who have a Sagittarius sun sign, Sagittarius moon sign, Sagittarius ascendant. We're taking a look at your current energies. See what situation is vibing with these energies, be it something in at hand in your physical reality or something which is probably in your mind. See what is connecting, see how much it resonates with the reading, and then go through the guidance being offered. So let's start with your reading, Sagittarius. What is it? All right, here we've got a card, honoring your true feelings. So it's about getting in touch with how you really feel about something, and that something is, I think, your romantic partner, your love interest. It could also be your spouse, any person you have a romantic connection with. So you are being urged, Sagittarius, to not to discount your feelings towards your partner. Something is, sometimes maybe it's just the start of a relationship, maybe it is the marriage or whatever it is. There are certain feelings which I think you have been brushing aside for a while, and not taking cognizance of them, and that is why these cards are urging you to honor how you feel. Don't discount what your feelings are trying to tell you. What you do with them is another thing, but I think the first step is at least honor how you are feeling towards your romantic partner or your spouse. Let's get a little clarity on this. We have Three of Coins, King of Cups, Eight of Cups. I think you're focused a lot on the practical side of your relationship, Sagittarius, on how it is working, how you both need to work together as a couple, because it's a card of pentacles, which is physical work, which is the effort, which is doing the things. So I think you are together to do things, to live your relationship in a very practical, doable manner, doing what works, and what probably is not working you are not acknowledging, because you've got King of Cups here. This is another card which talks of being more concerned about your responsibilities, duties, rather than your emotions. So your relationship is one which is more suited for making it work, but the emotions, the emotional aspect, the feelings towards each other, that is something, Sagittarius, you are not acknowledging, you're not even looking at, you're not honoring. You're only seeing how it is working for you at a practical, workable level, but in your heart the whole scene is quite different. And you really need to you really need to acknowledge your feelings, so that it does not cause any confusion, because if you are not going to see them for what they are trying to tell you, a certain confusion persists within, and which is not a good sign, as in the inner energies are always conflicted. They are always here and there, they are always this and that. It's like it's like you are looking at the practical aspects, and you say that all right, it doesn't matter how I feel. It does matter, because it impacts the overall energy of your body, it impacts the overall energy of the relationship, your house, your environment, wherever you are looking. So you need to turn your back on that conflict, and kind of at least resolve it for yourself. Now the resolution is another thing, but the most important thing is at least acknowledge how you are feeling. You are pushing those feelings to the background. You don't want to look at it, but you are being urged. You feel that everything at the practical level is working fine. We are doing all I'm doing all what I could. They don't seem to be anything, they don't seem to be any flaws. We work very well as a team. You might be working very well as a team, it's quite evident, but at the emotional level the story is very different, Sagittarius, and that is what you're being urged. At least acknowledge that to begin with, so that at least some amount of confusion gets dissipated. You move away from some kind of confusion, otherwise you're caught in something is drawing your attention, but you don't want to look at it. So the moment you look at it, at least that back and forth, that push and pull will stop. Five of Swords. and the Hierophant. So the situation might not be, it is causing you. Probably, in your relationship there have been some, you feel that, your partner has the upper hand, your partner seems to be, having more control, having more say in the relationship. Control is, is a very harsh word, but at some level it is applicable in your reading, which, because of which, you do feel, see, just look at it. This comes across as your spouse, and this is you. There are a lot of, things they say, because we've got swords, and a lot of their thoughts which are very hurtful for you. But you know that, like at the practical level, you keep doing it, and but at the emotional level, these wounds are, these words and these thoughts kind of wound you from inside. You feel you're always on the receiving end from them, and maybe, for whatever reason they might have a point. Whatever they say is more practical, it's doable, but the way of speaking, the way of communicating, the way of coming across is very harsh, which is upsetting you. That is what, is, you don't want to acknowledge. You might say that, whatever it is, it, probably the person has the way of, making things work in a proper manner, but the way they communicate it to you, it makes you feel small, it makes you feel belittled, it makes you feel insignificant, inadequate. Those are the feelings you get when they communicate with you and when they talk to you. And you're probably, in the past, you've just been brushing this aside, that, it's okay, at least, things are working. But that is what, the reading is telling you, that at least acknowledge that, yes, my partner has this, trait of speaking like that to me. The way they talk to me, I don't feel very nice. And for a long time, or for some time, I think you have been, going along with this kind of behavior as depicted by the Hierophant card. For some reason, you did not challenge it. For some reason, you did not challenge, again, is a very strong word, but, you, for some reason, you did not, talk to them about this, or tell them that, why do you speak like that, why do you communicate like that. So for a long time, again I go back to long time, I'm sorry, it's not about long time, but for whatever time you have been aware of this, you have just, gone with it. You have not really asked them, about this behavior of theirs, or the way they speak, something about that. And yeah, see, you've got two, fives. These are cards of distress. It hurts you emotionally, no doubt, Sagittarius. Okay, let us get me some cards of guidance for you. Two of Wands. It's again a card of choices. A choices about, and this is a card of, something which is very, very long term. I guess that is why I kept using the word, long time. I used it very, it's just something which is coming from within. But this card backs up, why I kept saying that. And I will, I think, take back my apology also, because it was not intentional. I was picking up the energy, and that's why I was saying it. So it says that, now you have a choice how you would like to deal with this situation. Would you like to, because whatever you choose right now will go a long way for you, Sagittarius. So if you wish to, not face this, then you will, this situation will continue for a long time, in the sense that, your partner probably does not know that their way of speaking and communicating has this effect on you. So, if you feel that if you just would like to, keep it on the side and not bring it up, then they will continue doing this for a long time, probably because they are unaware of it. See, I have not got any cards which show that, they are doing this intentionally, or they have an intention to hurt you, and that's why they talk to you. There is no card like that over here. Probably it's a behavioral trait. Probably it is their nature. Probably they are like that with everybody, but you get very upset when you hear them speak like that. So choice is yours. You can either, bring it to the notice, and then that way they are going to be aware of this for a long time, that this is how I'm communicating, and with you it has this effect of 5 of Swords and 5 of Cups, which does not make you feel nice. So whatever you choose will go for the play out for the long term for you. What is your card of outcome? 3 of Cups. Yes, this is a very nice, beautiful and positive card to get, because it says, it's a card of which talks of resolution, of free flowing conversation. So I feel your person is not doing it intentionally, like I had mentioned earlier. It's just their way of probably doing it. So if you probably bring it to their attention and speak honestly about your feelings, because again we've got cups over here, whatever, let's see how it is going to pan out. Just I would like to get it, but I've got that outcome card. Let's see. Yeah, see, I've got the world card. I was quite keen on drawing out another card for this. This whole chapter will come to an end because you will probably bring it to their notice, and I think they will acknowledge it and not continue with this particular kind of behavior. I think they are unaware of it because they do not know that it impacts you like this. So if you have a free flowing conversation and you speak what you really feel about the entire thing, I think you can get a good resolution to this entire phase. And then it's going to be, like I said, for the long term. Then you will not, then for a long time, then this new pattern will come in where you have free flowing conversation. I think in the past, until you have seen the reading, you have not discussed this with them. And you can only discuss it with them when you first acknowledge how you feel. That's why you got this card, honoring your feelings. So you really need to acknowledge it for yourself, communicate it to them, and then you will see that this pattern will come to an end. Alright, what guidance can we give Sagittarius? Any guidance for Sagittarius? Great mystery. So right now, yes, probably it's all been a mystery for you. What is happening, how is it happening, and things like that. But that is what you need to. Mystery is also something which is hidden. So you really need to see for yourself. I mean, not hide from it anymore. Let it not be a mystery to you and your partner that this is how you are feeling. It's time to clear it up. Eagle medicine. Yes, you have to see a long-term effect of this pattern on your life. Right, because the eagle is a bird which flies very high. It has a overview of everything. So you need to see the overall aspect, overall effect this particular issue is having on your life. And I would also say that matching this world card and this 10 of Pentacles card, that whatever when you start unraveling this mystery, whatever is going to open up is going to be with you for a long time, Sagittarius. You need to see this effect of this situation on your overall life. And like I said, the choice is yours. Would you want to continue this pattern for the rest of your life, or for a long time, or would you like to choose something better? You have to see an overview of your life with respect to this. So, and the cards are pointing at having an honest conversation, because there is a lot of potential for this particular pattern to wind up. So I'll wrap up your reading with that. If you like the reading, do subscribe to the channel for regular updates, and thank you for watching.